distinguished guests. It's a great honor to welcome you all to Indian High Commission today. This is a wonderful day. We are all gathered here to pay our respect to a great man of Indian soil. Are we just going to make our prayers, just say our prayers to him and leave this room, or we are going to do something to the way he has showed us? Is Ambedkar, Baba Sahib, has he left us something? He has left us the way, the legacy, the guidelines of human principles which we should follow, which we should work on. Is Ambedkar an inspiration? I find in each time when I read Ambedkar stories from here and there, and people quote from different areas, he is an inspiration to many millions to come. This great man should be not bound to some cause or some religion or something. He should be spreading his wings across the world. The world knows Ambedkar, but are we taking him in the right way? How are we going to do that? That is my question towards you all. Because when Ambedkar started his journey, he started with nothing. He started with nothing. We all are having everything, as far as from his point of view, we are all having everything in our lives today. But are we showing Ambedkar what he deserves, what he has worked for? We all come from this great land of India, the best land who can ever be. Countries after countries have invaded India for its legacy, for its beauty, for its admiralty. Are we going to be from the same country we are coming in? Are we going to instill the values of humanity to our fellow beings? This is the question I want to portray. I come from Tamil Nadu, and from a land of peace, of India. There is a story which was written by Jayakanthan. The story's name is "I Am There For You, Mother." In Tamil translation is "Naan Irukkiren Amma." This story depicts a child who comes from, who is a handicapped, physically challenged child. His mother, she shows him all the love she can give to a child. She gives him everything so that he does not have the effect to think, oh, this child should not have the feeling that he is a physically challenged child. So that child grows as an adult. At one point, he realizes that his mother has showered him with love, with everything, and he doesn't feel anything. So one day, he is traveling by bus to a particular location with his mother, and he is seated next to his mother in a women's seat. And there is another lady who comes in and abuses him and tells him, "You are a grown-up. Can you just stand up? Can you not sit in a women's seat? Why are you sitting in a women's seat?" And then this guy gets up from the seat. That's when she sees, oh, this boy is actually physically challenged. Oh my God, I'm really sorry, son. And that moment, that very moment, this boy completely fades away. He feels depressed, he feels lonely, and he keeps quiet to himself. And then his mother goes on to him, "What happened? You were not like this before. What happened to you? What happened to you?" He keeps calm, and then he says to his mother, "Mother, I never got hurt. I never ever got hurt when she abuses me, when the lady told me to get up. Because I thought she's right, because I'm in a women's seat. But when she's told me, sorry son, I didn't know you're physically challenged. That's when I realized I am physically challenged." A small word can hurt somebody to that extent. So, coming to the story, this boy, then he feels, oh my God, I don't have to live in this world with physical challenges. I am not going to live in this world like this. So he decides to commit suicide and take his life. So he goes slowly to a track where he thinks he wants to take his life by jumping in front of a train. And suddenly, somebody stops him from behind. When somebody stops him from behind, he just turns around, and there he sees one guy who has been completely contaminated with the affection of leprosy. That man stops him and he says, "When I can live, what about you?" When I think I can live, why not you? The inspirer for him. So he decides not to take his life. So he goes back to his home when his mother stops him. His mother stops him. I've been searching for you all around. Where have you been? I thought somebody is actually in the tracks, killed by the train, hit by the train. I thought it was you. So both mother and son rushed to the place. And do you know who was there in the train track? It was the same leper who taught him. At that moment, the guy says to him, he taught me how to live, but he did not live. So, the mother in the story depicts the son of India. The mother is India. No matter what you're challenged on, no matter where you come from, she loves you. She gives you respect. She adores you. She gives you all the dignity you need. The son, we are all the sons of India. We have to work for our country. We have to stay united. Tough time comes to our country, but we stand because we are stronger. Remember that. There is always some inspirer in our midst who is trying to inspire us, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar is one of them. So remember that there is no caste higher than humanity. There is no religion which is greater than the religion of love, and there is no language which can be greater than the language of heart. So remember this, the language of heart can speak to each and every one of you, and remember Baba Sahib, his ways, his guidance. Thank you very much for your time. Jai Hind.